So you want to have a better relationship with money. You've done so much of the healing work, the subconscious rewiring, and it's something still seems to not be working. I read the book Happy Money by Ken Honda, who is kind of like seen as an expert on money energetics. And the thing that I took away from that book was to really view money as an energy, as almost like its own being that you have a relationship with. So the way that you treat money, the way you talk about it, is, think of it like having any relationship in your life. If you spoke about someone the way you speak about money, would it want to have a relationship with you? Are you always shitting on it for not showing up? Or are you appreciating when it does show up, when you do get a $5-10 discount? Like, it doesn't matter what the amount is that's flowing in. I think as humans, we fixate on, if I'm not receiving like large amounts of money, then I'm not successful at money manifestation. But I don't think that that's the case. And I think that we're missing out on an opportunity here to understand that it's not actually about you bringing in the thousands of dollars. The people who have walked from not having to creating abundance, the bridge to that is about appreciating where you're at every step of the way. So when you appreciate, you are in the state of gratitude. That is the state that you are able to receive more blessings. If you're always feeling like, and I'm raising my hand here too, because I'm not gonna let you feel like you're the only one. I was stuck in this for so long, feeling like either overspending to embody abundance, to feel like I was abundant by actually physically spending more than what I actually could afford, or being in lack and feeling like money just never shows up. Again, I'm going to bring it back to, it's a relationship. So what kind of relationship do you want to have with money? And have a conversation. One of my favorite ways to do this is you write a letter to money expressing all of your feelings. And you don't just stop there. You don't just say all the stuff you've been feeling. Once you express it all, you're going to feel better. But then from there, with any relationship, you don't just stop at, you made me feel shitty, or I feel this way about us, because you take it to the next level of, what are you guys going to do from now? Like, what is the move forward? And you offer a solution. So then you reestablish and reharmonize your relationship with money by being like, this is how we're going to move forward together so we can have a more harmonious relationship. My role is going to be to appreciate you more, to notice when you do show up, no matter how small of an amount it is, and really feeling that in your body. That's the key. If your nervous system is dysregulated, if you don't feel safe, if you don't actually feel genuine gratitude, it's not going to shift, because you're stuck in the lack energy. Anytime you say money doesn't show up for you, that's lack. That's feeling like it's not working, feeling like it doesn't show up, and it's not going to, because it's a self-fulfilling prophecy. What you tell yourself, that's all you're going to see. So even if opportunities come, you're not going to even notice them. And this isn't to shame anyone. This is just bringing awareness to how all of this is tying together. So the whole reason that I was inspired to do this video was because I wanted to share a actual tangible practice that you can do to work on if you are on the overspending side, if you've been in the habit of overspending your money on things that you don't really need. Next time you go to the grocery store, I want you to set a goal of, what budget are you giving yourself for this grocery shopping adventure? And if it makes it easier for you, pull out that amount in cash. So you know, like, once that cash is gone, like, you're done. And then as you go through the aisles of the grocery store, I want you to have your calculator out. Every time you put something in your cart, you're going to add up what that cost on your calculator. So you can start to see what the value of each of the things you're choosing to add in your cart is, and so you can understand what, like, where you're at all times as you move through. And when you're done with your grocery list and your amount is less than what your budget is, then you fucking celebrate. Because that's the other thing that people forget about, is you celebrate along the way. Don't wait until you have the $1 million in your bank account to celebrate. You celebrate now. You celebrate every single fucking step. Let me know if this was supportive, and if you have any tips and tricks on how you have a healthier relationship with money, then I'd love to hear. So stitch this or comment down below, and let's support each other on this journey.